Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of The Commute.
Where I will be your driver.
And I will be your passenger. Now, we were just talking about how I'm getting my Xbox today.
Mm-hmm.
Xbox One.
Yeah.
And our decision going into it was, do we get Xbox or PlayStation? You know, which one do we go with?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing we went with Xbox, because on Sunday morning, everyone with the PlayStation woke up, and the PlayStation network was down. Hackers took the network down.
Oh, yeah. I think I did see that.
And Sony tweeted out, you know, the problems being addressed,
mm-hmm.
and we're working on it. Now, today they tweeted out saying, hey, we fixed the problem. You know, everything's good to go. However, it was hacked by a group called the Lizard Squad. They claimed responsibility for the attack.
Mm-hmm.
And they said that, let's see, what do they say here? Oh, come on. Okay. They said that they're just going to keep on doing it, and they're going to continue to do it until the U.S. ceased attacks on the Islamic State, also known as ISIS. So
They want gamers to put pressure on government.
On the government. One to even think that the government would listen to something like that. They'll be like, oh, you're attacking PlayStation online?
Stop attacking my PlayStation.
They'll be like, okay, we have other stuff to worry about. So that's just going to go on fucking forever. You know, they're just going to freaking I bet tomorrow it's down.
Yeah.
If they brought it back up.
But I'll tell you what, if there's one surefire way to start like a revolution in the U.S.
it's attack gamers.
Over your needs, it's to attack just online games and shit like that altogether. Because eventually, if it's out enough days in a row, people are gonna freak out and take to the streets. I mean, that's
or they'll start buying Xboxes. Okay, buy Xbox till you hack that shit. But Madden comes out today.
Oh yeah.
They keep bringing the online down with Madden. Football season. Yeah. These guys are pretty smart. They said we're gonna fuck up football season. And then let's see. Someone else said a Twitter user, famed God, said the Lizard Squad couldn't hurt a fly. They're the ones that took the network down.
Oh.
So everyone's taking claim to attacking PlayStation. Apparently that's a thing. Not only was it a good idea, but multiple groups want to take credit for it.
Well, there was something, earlier in the week there was something from that anonymous group that they said that they were going to do that or something like that.
Oh, they said they were going to take down PlayStation?
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought I heard, but I could be wrong.
Great. So we'll sit back, us Xbox owners will sit back and watch the PlayStation network.
Until it goes down.
Go down and up,
Xbox
and down and up. But it's next. It must be a harder nut to crack.
I don't know.
What surprises me, I would have figured, I mean, don't ask me why, but it just seems like it would be harder to hack into a Sony network than a Microsoft network.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends how it's set up.
I mean, that's just me being racist and stereotypical. I picture Asians are harder to crack than Americans. I mean, I
thought it was just a corporate thing.
No. I mean, yes, but no.
Well, maybe it's just the amount of attacks. Maybe Microsoft has been attacked more often, so they're
maybe. I mean, they were hacked recently too.
Protocol.
Remember?
Yeah.
Microsoft was hacked, and well, they challenged people. They said anyone that can hack us, you know, we'll give you $10,000 or whatever.
Yep.
So at least they put the challenge out there first, and then they got hacked twice.
The Lizard Squad.
The Lizard Squad is on you. Yeah. Oh man. So okay, if we're ever looking to get guys' night out, can't get away from the women.
Mm-hmm.
There's all kinds of excuses you can come up with. But a man in England came up with, I guess, would be, the easiest way out, where they're not going to argue with you about it. He texted his girlfriend and said he was kidnapped.
Oh.
He wasn't really kidnapped,
yeah.
but he sent it out there. So she freaks out and calls authorities.
Sure.
Why not? Because she believed him.
Mm-hmm.
He told his girlfriend he was being held in a house in Bolton, England, until he repaid 50 pounds to the fabricated captor. The man's panicked girlfriend called police, and the police said, we sent out a considerable amount of resources and time finding this guy, who turns up he made the whole thing up. Says, how did they find him? He was already out partying with his friends.
Right.
He just wanted to stay out. He didn't want to go home. It wasn't even like he needed to get the day out. He had it.
So they tracked down his phone or something? Or?
Well, what they did was they started looking at video footage of his apartment or whatever, and saw him coming back with his friends. And they were like, well, he's home. He came home with his friends.
Yeah.
And so then they called the friend up that they saw. So I guess he wasn't answering the door or whatever. And the friend backed his story up to the cops. So the cops went and they thought, well, maybe he's being held captive in his own place. You know, so they go and they bust down the door, and he's just hanging out in his apartment. So they were not happy. Over a dozen officers executed a neighborhood search, knocking on doors and combing through footage. They found him at 1:30 Saturday morning. So, but rather than arrest him, they find him on the spot. He will forever have a criminal record just for having a fight with his girlfriend. I guess they don't take kindly for fucking with the cops.
Fucking stupid about it.
You know?
That was a fucking stupid thing to do.
Yeah, honey, I've been kidnapped, but they left me my phone. Yeah, they told me it's okay to text. Just don't text any authorities.
Don't text with the back of your head.
Can 911 get text? I don't know. Don't text them though if they can. So I'm gonna try that one day. Honey is kidnapped, over $50. That's the other thing, over $50. You couldn't even come up with a better excuse. I just got $50 to kidnap me. Left me my phone, but have breakfast ready in the morning. I have a feeling I'll get the money by then.
Right. I don't think they're serious. They'll probably just let me go.
They keep tickling me. Pay the $50.
The tickler kidnapped me.
Stop it! You know that's tickly spot. They keep bringing in hookers to blow me until I pay them $50.
It's the worst.
God, please help me.
Sort of.
Alright, let's see what happened on this date a long time ago, August 26, 1939. First televised Major League Baseball game. Cincinnati Reds and the Brooklyn Dodgers. Used as a showcase for television at the World's Fair. So this was live during the World's Fair?
Yeah, like there was a whole exhibition set up at the World's Fair for television. Because in the broadcast overall, it was just kind of lame. Like, there were only like 400 television sets in New York City at the time.
Oh wow!
And they only had 2 cameras that were static. They couldn't move. So that was the broadcast.
That was the game.
Yep.
But I guess they were showing they could broadcast live television.
Yeah, exactly. So that. And there weren't any other like live broadcast stations.
It seems lame to us, but I bet that was pretty badass then. Like, what?
Dude.
That's happening there, and we watch it now.
Projecting pictures through the airwaves.
I can watch every game.
That was it.
I wonder how many games they broadcasted, like, even the 50s. Like, did they broadcast every game on TV, or was it?
I don't know. Select ones. Probably like how they did for a while, where it was like select cities would get select games, like if it was a home game, you know?
Right.
So it'd be that, like,
or
whatever
like
they would
Sunday
broadcast.
Night Baseball, and they would just pick some teams, and you get to watch them.
Yeah, because even if they had, you know, local broadcasts, they didn't have national broadcasts.
Right. August 26, 1920, 19th Amendment adopted, guaranteeing women the right to vote. That's a good one. I didn't know they had the right to vote. I always tell my wife, have dinner ready, I'm going out to vote.
Tear up her election card. Take that.
You can't have her vote, she'll fuck it all up.
How will she know what buttons to hit and when?
Maybe I'll help her. Come on, honey. I want to teach you how to do this.
In the booth.
I wouldn't make, maybe get in the booth and be like, hey, Since we're here.
Yeah, you can take as long as you want to vote. They don't kick you out of there.
Yeah, there's that curtain around us. That'd be funny. They look under the curtain, they saw shoes and knees right next to each other. August 26, 1959, British Motor Corporation launches its newest car, the Mark I Mini. That sold for $800. Fuck, I wish.
Yep.
Production was halted in 2000 with 5.3 million Minis produced. In 2003, BMW updated and re-released the Mini. So they're only out of production for 3 years.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah. I thought they stopped it in the 80s.
Yeah, they kept making the original ones too. Like there's
wow.
The real tiny looking ones. They had, everybody sees.
British TV.
Yeah. Look at that. The best.
So in 59 it cost $800. That was a lot then.
Sure.
$800 in 59?
It was probably the lowest price, car then though. I mean, that's what it was meant to be.
What a bargain.
I know.
Honey, we're buying a Mini once I get home from voting.
Yeah.
August 26, 1957, the Soviet Union announced it successfully tested an intercontinental ballistic missile. Now, was that a first for them or just a first?
It was a first in general. Yeah. That started like a whole huge thing.
That was it?
Yeah.
They were the bad guys on every movie from that point.
Oh, yeah. That was the height of the Cold War.
That point to Libya.
Yep.
Until Libya got the job. We want to be bad guys on TV. You got it, Gaddafi. You can have that job until 9/11.
Yeah.
Now we're switching it up again.
Got a whole new bad gang.
All right. Okay, so I got one more here. So I looked into like different ways to lose weight, right? Mm-hmm. So I've been trying to lose weight, trying to be good, do my thing. What are some other ways people have been successful? So I found a list of stuff. One of them is you can get urine injections, if you so please.
What?
The regimen involves a daily injection of urine. Cheryl Poloni lost 43 pounds and more than 30 inches in 5 months. That's when she heard about a very unorthodox weight loss program. The urine comes from pregnant women. Okay? You inject yourself with it daily in your bloodstream.
Bloodstream?
Inject yourself with it daily.
What?
One weight loss counselor who offers a program said it's not the urine, but the hormone in it that takes off the pounds. The hormone is called chorionic gonadotropin. She said that HCG tricks your brain into thinking your body is pregnant.
Now it starts eating itself.
McCarthy said science has shown her HCG helps the body metabolize faster. It'll help you have patience to learn how to change your ways and your relationship with food. So you do that until you can get on the bandwagon.
Can't they just isolate that hormone and
give it to you in a pill?
Right, so it's not piss?
And are these women getting paid to donate their piss? Like that's a deal. You know?
Yeah, I mean they pay a lot.
We missed the boat on that one.
Yeah.
Sell your pregnant pig. But yeah, I won't be doing that one.
No.
You know. You can have sex up to 7 times a day if you want. That'll burn calories. It says the world's heaviest living woman is burning 500 calories by having sex with her ex-husband. Pauline Potter, 47, became the Guinness World Record holder for heaviest woman last year when she weighed in at 700 pounds. But she's lost nearly 100 pounds in the last year by rekindling her romance with her ex-husband. She described how her reignited sex life with her ex-husband Alex has helped her lose 98 pounds. She said, I can't move much in bed. Go figure. But I burn 500 calories a session. Laying there. It's great exercise just jiggling around. Picture it. Potter had been consuming 10,000 calories a day.
Oh my God.
10,000 calories a day.
What?
Hopes to reach her goal weight of 532 pounds, a slender 532 pounds, with the help of Alex. The two have sex up to 7 times each day. Alex, who weighs just 140 pounds, does most of the work in the bedroom. So, if you're really fat, you can just get fucked and lay there and you lose calories just by all your jiggly stuff moving around.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, I mean, if he took a step, he'd be doing more work.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, why don't you get up and go for a fucking walk?
Well, at that point, you can't get out of your fucking house.
Yeah, you can't get to the fucking door.
Yeah,
the fucking walk in place, man.
The calories have to come to you. 10,000 of them.
That's the sad part with these people. They get the food brought to them.
They have to.
Bring it up in a fucking bucket through the window and shit. You know, it's... The families need to just stop feeding them.
Yeah, I mean, what the hell?
But then it was one of those things on that Showtime documentary, the 7 Deadly Sins I was telling you about. One of the ones was on gluttony, and it was this little guy who loves big women, and he like force feeds his girlfriend because he wants her to get bigger.
Man.
You know, and she's up there near the 700-pound level or whatever the fuck she weighs.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah. Here's another donut, baby.
Here's 10,000.
You can install a nasogastric dripping tube. It involves putting food into your body through the nose using a dripping tube. The KE diet stands for Ketogenic Internal Nutrition Diet. It promises to help anyone shed 20 pounds in as little as 10 days. As part of the diet, you have to get a small nasogastric tube inserted into your nose, going all the way to the stomach, through which a liquid solution drips constantly. The solution supposedly contains a mix of protein, fat, and water that makes up 800 calories. A few hours of this in a process called ketosis is said to be triggered, which burns body fat due to the lack of carbohydrates. So go on the fucking, what do you call that no-carb diet?
What is it? The guy.
Yeah, the doctor, whatever, but go on that fucking diet. Dieters who want to achieve the best results aren't supposed to eat anything for a period of 10 days and also have to carry around a bag of nutritious fluid everywhere you go. Atkins, yes. But I'm going to pass on that diet too. So far...
Fuck yeah, the nose drip thing?
You know, I like the sex one, but I got time for sex 7 times a day.
Yeah.
So I don't think masturbating would burn as many calories.
Nah, probably not. It's not as much jiggling.
Or else I would be there. I just have one healthy arm. Maybe a healthy right nut or something, you know? Let's see. Let's pay this toll here. And let's take a destination episode to the toll booth at Delaware Bridge.
How y'all doing today? No, I don't need one. Thanks.
Oh, blessed day. Wasn't she nice?
A blessed day.
Wow.
Hey, don't you bless me.
Well, we hope you enjoyed that destination episode of the toll booth.
It was pretty great.
We gave money and they said go ahead.
And have a blessed day.
And a blessed day. We got a blessing out of it. You
got a whole blessing out of it.
Cannot beat that. Paintball shots. There's this place where... This is just stupid. During the session, people wanting to get fit will be invited to dodge paintballs while running an assault course while the paintball center staff attempts to shoot you. So you're dodging paintballs for however long it is.
But you don't get to play?
No, you just dodge them.
What the hell is that? Why don't you just play and then...
Organizers UK Paintball is targeting obese people with the sessions, which they believe will massively help the weight loss. Sessions run as part of a 10-week course costing $200 a person. It's believed that each participant can expect to burn between 800 and 1,000 calories a time. 3 or 4 shooters will be employed during the sessions to ensure that it's kept safe. But yeah, just fucking play paintball or go fucking run. That's all you're doing is running. You're not doing anything special.
Yeah, why are you paying $200 to somebody just to run?
Then putting the fear of God in you is all they're doing.
It's not even...
You know, God, they fucking hurt. Oh, they fucking hurt. You get in the wrong spot.
Come on.
Well, I don't want to get it done all the time.
Get the fucking mask on. It'll be alright.
Take one on a rib.
Dude, yeah. I mean, I've taken them point blank, ribs, back, fucking anywhere, man.
Yeah, they can be nasty. Here you go. Having an imaginary gastric band. I think I can do this.
get hypnotized, I think you've got
That's exactly what it is.
bypass surgery.
Yep. Making obese patients believe they have an imaginary gastric band through hypnosis. The therapist convinced Marion Corns, 35, she had surgery to fit the band by talking her through the procedure while in a trance. Hospital smells were even pumped into the room to boost the effect. She slimmed from 156 pounds to 117 pounds this way. She said, bizarrely, I can remember being wheeled into the operating room, the clink of the surgeon's knife, and smell of the anesthetic. She spent 780 pounds on 5 sessions with a therapist. And she says she can actually feel her stomach tighten up just eating small portions of food. So that's pretty cool. She loses about 3 pounds a week now. She's gone from a size 22 to a 14 in 4 months. Good idea. I'm not paying $800 for that.
Yeah, that's a good amount of money for, what, 3 sessions?
5 sessions.
5 sessions.
Still.
A lot of money.
You know, and for that much money, I think it'd be cheaper to sign up for MetaFast or something like that, where they send you the fucking meals.
Yeah.
Here's my favorite. Don't think I'll do it, this is my favorite one. You can get a painful tongue patch. It says if you tried all the diets in the sun and still can't lose weight, cosmetic surgeon Nicholas Chugay can help you out. There's a new medical procedure that will help you lose weight by making it painful to eat. The procedure involves stitching a small piece of polyethylene mesh onto a patient's tongue, making it painful to ingest solid foods and forcing a low-calorie liquid diet. The patch is a pattern interrupt, he says. It's uncomfortable to eat solid food, so people will all of a sudden remember I'm only supposed to eat liquids. So if you're like, fuck it, I want to eat, it hurts, fuck it, I can't even eat. Over 60 people have opted for the surgery, resulting in an average weight loss of 20 pounds over 1 month. It's a postage stamp sized piece of fabric that goes on your tongue. It says these are people who have been through every conceivable diet, they've tried everything, and for some reason they just cannot stop eating. That's also gotta hurt. If it hurts for solid food to touch it, what about like if it touches your teeth or your roof of your mouth?
It can't be to touch it. It's got to be to like move it, like use it in that motion.
Yeah, I guess because it's a pattern mesh type thing.
It probably is something like scrubs the top of your mouth, like hits the top of your mouth like every time you would chew something.
Or do you think the food catches on the mesh and like pulls it because it's stitched into your tongue?
Jesus, either way.
Yeah, either way, it's gonna fucking hurt.
God awful.
And then the last way is you can spend a week at 8,700 feet altitude. They said if you're overweight and you spend time in high elevation,
you're breathing heavier.
They said people have been up there for a month. When they come back down, they're able to keep 2/3 of the weight off that they lost when they're up there. So you will gain a little back. Scientists ferry 20 overweight middle-aged men by train and cable car to a research station perched 1,000 feet below the peak of Germany's highest mountain, Zugspitze. During the week-long stay, the men could eat and drink as much as they liked and were forbidden from any exercise other than leisurely strolls. The team measured the men's weight, metabolic rate, levels of hunger, and hormones before, during, and after their mountain retreat. After a week up high, the subjects lost an average of 3 pounds. It's not a lot in a week, but for being able to eat whatever you want and drink whatever you want, I'll still lose 3 pounds. Their data showed this was likely because they ate about 730 calories less at high altitudes than they did at normal elevations. So they weren't really pigging out, they were just getting full quicker from it. So they felt less hungry because levels of leptin, the satiety hormone, surged during the stay, while ghrelin, the hunger hormone, remained unchanged. The metabolic rate also spiked, meaning they burned more calories than they usually did. High altitude weight loss strategy could be viable. Those studies have shown people's appetites do bounce back after about 6 months at high elevation. So they said if you could spend a week up there every couple months, you'd be good.
So,
You just naturally just eat less.
yeah.
That I could do.
So
You just gotta find a mountain to get.
Yeah, or buy a house in Denver
Yeah.
from here.
Yeah. They are one of the most fit cities. So there you have it. All right, well that'll do it for now because I'm so overweight, I'm out of breath. So I gotta get me a tongue mash. But definitely like and subscribe on YouTube and Facebook. Follow us on Twitter @DriverPassenger. Check out our website, twocommute.com. That's TWOcommute.com. And send us an email about anything you like at thecommutepodcast@comcast.net. Hope to see you soon.